It's Television A7. Let's jump right into it. Cam Newton on his podcast, he says he went to strip clubs to compete with other men. Yes, you heard right. He went to strip clubs to be in competition with other men. Let's get into the audio.
Never went to a strip club for women. I always went to strip clubs for guys. I'm
I told you
homo.
we went to a strip club.
No diddy. I'm a competitor. I wasn't gonna spend no money if I didn't see nobody else spending
no
money.
money.
As soon as I seen somebody thinking that they got money, okay,
Yeah.
you spending 5, I'm gonna spend 6. If you
Yeah.
gonna spend 10, I'm gonna spend 15. And then we're gonna have a rain off.
Yeah, I love it.
So-
I'm not saying you do that in Onyx.
So that's my whole thing. It's like, I don't go to strip clubs for chicks, even though I want decoration. I was a competitor, still am a competitor, to think
Yeah.
like, you think you got it, but you don't got it. That 15 that you making, I'm gonna spend my 15 and I'm gonna make it back easy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what?
it ain't
Yeah,
nothing. I never went to a strip club for women. I always went to strip clubs for guys. I'm
I told
homo.
All right, I had to just rewind that back. So that's what he said. He went to compete with the guys to see who could throw out the most money to have a rain off. Yeah, the women was there, whatever, but he's basically trying to flex and stunt. Let me know what you guys think about that. I know a lot of guys are super competitive, and even though it sounds ridiculous, that's not the first time that I've heard something like that. They just be trying to go and have a bromance and flex and put on to look good for other dudes. So, but hey, he came out and said that on his podcast. And yeah, those two guests, the ladies in the room, I'm not sure what platform they're from, what they do, but they looked at him like, you shot out, bro. Just a couple comments I'll read for you. Someone says they do everything for male validation. They'll even mistreat everything they pray for so a man can think they're the man. Every time he puts on the magical hat, he just says something more embarrassing. The more he talks, the more his narcissism shows. And someone says, Tracy Morgan said it best. People can't wait to tell you who they are. You just gotta sit back and listen. Let me know what you guys think about Cam Newton and his latest revelation. But moving on, want to get into this clip of Bre Tiesi. You guys know he's one of Nick Cannon's baby mamas. She says, hey, we don't co parent. We're actually very much together. But the gag is they're not really together. But anyway, let's just hear what she had to say about it. She was on a podcast called Wednesday's Podcast.
I like to be very clear. We don't
Okay.
co-parent. We are very much together. And that's why people are confused.
Wait, okay, can you explain, Brie, to the listeners who, if they don't know, I want to know your,
Yeah.
your
So
situation.
me and my partner have been on and off for years. And basically he has other partners and we're just open and happy. And that's our thing. So
What would you call that? Is that
people call it all kinds of, I call it just, I do what I want to do.
it's just your situation?
I'm very, like, I'm not a jealous person. I don't care about, like, I don't want a conventional relationship. I don't want like a full live-in, like, person I'm responsible for. Like, I'm responsible for my child.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like this is probably, which is so crazy, is like the healthiest relationship I've ever had.
It's amazing.
Like, we never fight. We never have any toxicity. Like, we don't argue, like, nothing. And, you know, he's the best dad and he's so present. Like, I've never asked this man to do something and he doesn't do it. Like, it's
Wow.
ever. Like, I like to be very clear.
Okay.
We don't co-parent. We are very much together. Like, so I
And
don't
so
have
does
any
he live with you?
complaints. No, I mean, we both work and travel a lot,
Right.
but it's like we spend multiple nights like together. We have
This is amazing.
Yeah, we have set nights that we have, like, we go to our yoga all the time, and like we have the nights that we put my son to bed. Like, we have a full schedule. Weekends are sports. Like, he's very involved, and I think people just, I don't know. I mean,
have opinion because
Yeah.
they're always going to have an opinion on something.
yeah, but he's involved with those that want to be involved. Like,
Right.
you know, the people that I guess he doesn't deal with don't necessarily want or need him around, you know, but I feel like anyone that chooses that or wants that, like he's happy to do that. He obviously understands the situation that we're in. So he's really good at just doing what, what makes everybody happy. Like, so I
And
don't
so
have
does
any
he live with?
complaints.
All right, so that was Bre Tiesi talking about her co-parenting relationship with Nick Cannon. And even the lady, the host of this podcast, she's like, "Oh, people are gonna be, judgy or whatever." But the lady is confused. Okay, the lady is confused like the majority of the people because it makes zero sense. It makes no sense. She cannot have multiple partners, but he can. Let Bre Tiesi go out and try to have a partner and watch Nick Cannon, lose his mind. Ma'am, that's not a relationship. That's not a relationship. I don't know what you call it, but relationship ain't the term for it. But anyway, drop your thoughts down below. Just wanted to bring those two quick stories to you guys. It's Television 87, and if you want to check out another video, there's one right here for you guys. Catch y'all in the next one.